Uh, okay. Hey everybody, Damien Eclipse here, and today I kind of want to do a talk about one of my favorite things of all time, which is werewolves. Werewolves have been my biggest obsession since I was 11 years old. I know there's probably a lot of you that really get into lycanthropy, or however you say it, lycanthropy. I have been reading a lot of books on werewolves since I was probably I've been like I said, I've been into it since I was 11, but I didn't start reading it until I was probably like in my teens. It's really cool. When I was probably 9, maybe 10 years old, I saw this. A lot of you may have seen this. The Lon Chaney Jr. Wolfman. You guys are probably, yeah, I just got this collection like a couple months ago. It's like awesome. I went to the exchange and finally got this. I was so upset because I've been so obsessed with Lon Chaney Jr.'s work as the Wolfman. He was in the original Wolfman from 1941, and then he was in the sequel again in Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. I think he was. I can't remember if he was in any others, but he was always like my favorite person to play Wolfman. You can't beat the original. You can't beat these classics, you know. So and then there's like, I'm so obsessed with werewolves, man, it's crazy. So then there's, oh my god, some of you probably saw The Howling from 1981. The sequel sucked, but the original from 1981 had like John Carradine and had like a bunch of other famous people in it. John Carradine was the one who, so I think it was either him or David Carradine that played the Great Owl from The Secret of Nim. I think he was in The Howling, and I can't remember who else, but it's a great cast. So great. Um, then there's the remake of The Howling of the original from 2010 that some people like, some people didn't. I thought it was cool. I mean, Anthony Hopkins turning into a werewolf is pretty cool. Werewolf on werewolf action. And did you know that people actually consider, I do actually, me specifically, consider werewolves as guardians, just like gargoyles. And it's interesting. So, I always thought that, werewolves, because I looked it up and, some of you may not know this, but werewolves are actually not only guardians, they go by guardians, they go by protectors. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. But, oh yeah, I also saw the new Wolfman, pretty much a reboot. In my opinion, I think it's a reboot of the original 1941, which was good. I liked the new one. It was awesome. And if any of you haven't seen the new 2025 Wolfman movie, it's really good. I recommend you see it if you haven't. But I've read a lot of books. I still read books. I'm a big book reader, more than using the internet, but I still use the internet a lot of time. Just really awesome. So, yeah. So, if you haven't read Lycanthropy or Thropy, I always do that wrong. I did that for years. If you haven't studied it, you should. It's a really interesting hobby. It's really cool. And you really should check out like old classics like these. Like you should really like it. I've been actually trying to get this for a long time. This whole legacy collection of the Wolfman. It's got the original movie from 1941. It's got the Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman from 1943. It's got Werewolf of London from 1935. Lon Chaney's not in that one. She-Wolf of London from 1946, and Lon Chaney's not in that either, but it's only in 2 of them. But it's a great set. It's great. It's like remastered and all that. It's like really cool. You just can't go wrong with that stuff. But yeah, you know, some of you may not know this either. Cat Stevens, the artist, music artist, he believes that. I mean, I don't think they just. I think they're a myth, but it's like Cat Stevens. This is going to sound crazy. One of my favorite artists. Cat Stevens actually believes they exist. What one of the greatest minds. If you actually listen to him talk about it, Cat Stevens actually believes they exist. I'm not calling him crazy. I actually think he has a great mind. Beyond his music, about if you actually explore, I know it sounds nuts, but if you actually explore him talking about it, or if you look it up about him talking about it, it's amazing. His theories and everything. It's it's amazing. So that's a little bit you get to know about me. But yeah. Sorry, just getting back from somewhere. But yeah, where I think werewolves are like the coolest thing. But anyway, thank you. And if you're a big fan of werewolves or gargoyles or whatever, I mean, part you know, I mean, I was also a big emo dude in high school, but it's like if you like this, please subscribe. Please put a link. Leave a comment below. I think you'll like this video. Check you later.